The man tapped his fingers on the laptop as Eric spoke. After he was finished, he closed it with a blank expression on his face. He then leaned in, placed his elbows on the desk, and clasped his hands. "Thank you. You're free to go," he said. Eric shot him a suspicious glare. "That's all?" Eric said. "Were you expecting more?" the man said. "No, it's just—" "Never mind," Eric said. He stood up and began walking to the door. As his hand touched the handle, he looked back at the man who was still looking at him. The dim lighting of the room made his presence all the more sinister. Eric left quickly and walked down the hall. The man in the riot gear could be seen standing up against the wall on guard. He turned his head to look at Eric as he passed. Eric did the same. In another hallway, something rattled Eric's ear. There was a door open right next to him that he didn't remember being open before. He couldn't make out what he had heard as he was not paying attention. Then it came again. "Help me! Help!" a voice called beyond the door. Eric's heart started racing. He couldn't help but wonder if they had kidnapped someone else. Maybe they were in more danger than he was. This thought motivated Eric to follow the sound to wherever it led. What Eric saw was truly the worst thing he could have imagined. In front of him was a large glass window sprawling all the way across the wall except for the edges. Inside were concrete walls with steel beams bolted into each other. Leaning against the wall, on the left-hand side, was a woman. She was wearing a gray onesie with dark buttons lining it from top to bottom. Through her braids, Eric saw one eye staring back at him. "Please help me," the woman said in fright. Eric stared with wide eyes as he slowly backed away and sprinted out of the room and to the elevator. The two men who had carried Eric were waiting there. "Having problems finding your way out?" one of them joked. "No, of course not," Eric said.